Welcome back. This is my new video on Python. Over here we are going to discuss about list. I have opened my PyCharm and I have created a file with the name of list.py. Okay, I'm going to create a list with name ll equal to 1, 2. So this is the way we declare the list in the Python. It can be integer or a string. The separation between the two elements will be the comma. Okay, now let's try to print it. And if I print and try to run it, you'll see 1 2 3 4, which is part of the list. And if you do not know whether it's a list or not, so you can use the word keyword type with ll, and then you try to print it. And if printed, then the data type over here you see is of type. So over here you see the type of list. Now we can get any element from within list. For example, if you want to get the second element from the list, then the way we can get it ll square bracket and 2, and if you try to print it, then this will give you the second element, it means third element from the list. The indexing in the list is start from the 0, so it's a 0 1 2, so it will print 3 over here. If you turn over here, you will see it's a third number 3, which is the second element from the list. Now we will try to iterate over the list. Okay, for iterating over the list, if we can say like that, for x in ll semicolon, and if you see print x. Now what this will do is, this is the same as for loop you might have read in the different other programming languages. So this x will go till the last element, last index of the list, and it will keep printing the every element. Okay, now if you try to execute it, and over here you can see it's printing everything from 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, next thing we are going to check in the list is there is an option to find out whether particular element exists in the list or not, right? So the keyword which is used for this is if to in ll, right? Then we can print yes. Okay, so what this will do is this will check element 2, is it available in list ll, then only it will print s. So let's try to run it. It gives s, it means this is already available in this particular list. Next thing we are going to check is how to find the length of the list. So in Python we have keyword len. With the help of that we can find out what is the actual length of the list. So let's try to find out print len, and our list is ll. Let's try to find it. This gives us 4. So 1 2 3 4, the 4 is the list of our 4 is the length of our list. Now another thing which we are going to check is append. So we can add any element in the list at any place. For example, in ll, if you want to append 9, now by default it will be added at the end of the list. So let's try to print list over here, and it should give you 1 2 3 4 and 9. So it's added at the end of the list. Next thing we are going to check is insert any element in the list. So the keyword which is used for that is insert, and for this we can choose at which place we want to insert a particular element. For our case, we see at the first place, let's add 77. Right, now if we try to print this particular list, then it will add 77. You see 1 77 2 3 4 9. Okay, in the same way we can just remove any particular element from the list. So the keyword which is used for that is remove. Now if I have written over here, I have written ll.remove 77, and I just printed LL. Now it should 77 is gone from the list, or you can see. Okay, so this is removing a particular element from the list. Similarly, we can also remove with the help of index, and for that we use pop. Over here, if you see LL pop, and if I want to remove from the index 1, and let's try to print this LL, and if I run it, then you'll see over here. So you see over here from the index, in this case at index 1 element was 2. Now in the last print it has gone. We can also use index to remove particular element from the list. And another keyword which can be used for that is del. So over here, if you see uh, del ll, and if I want to delete from index 1, so 3 should be gone. We print ll. So at this moment the latest list over here is 1349. Now let's see. So now 3 is gone. Now the list over here is 149. Another item which we are going to discuss. Okay, so to copy, not copy, not use, you can simply use list and ll. So this should give you, let's try to run it. Yes, okay. So this is the inbuilt way to create another copy from the existing list. So that's all for the list as of now. So hope it helps you. It will help you in the future. And if you have query, then just let me know. I will try to resolve your questions. Do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell button. So you will get the notification for the first. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.